Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Mohammed Asim. I'm working as DevOps engineer. Today, this is the seventh part of the Kubernetes CI/CD Jenkins pipeline. So I'm going to show you how we can access our website and how we can migrate our existing website to uh, in the Kubernetes cluster. So kubectl gets nodes. I've already deployed my cluster. So I've logged into the C2 instance, but as I told you, we are working inside the Jenkins container. So let me show you the containers as well. So everything we are working are from inside our container. So I'm going to do Docker exec um, interactive into the Jenkins uh, container. So I'm inside. So this is my repository as I mounted this into the root uh, demo.cloudreligion.com. If I do kubectl get nodes, you will see the two nodes. I'm gonna run the pipeline. So uh, let me run the pipeline. So in the previous video, I've showed you guys that we are able to access our WordPress deployment from inside the virtual machine, or you can say via the kubectl port forward. So now, what I've done, as I've told you in my previous video, how to set up the ingress. So the ingress is set up, uh, and the ingress is application load balancer. So as I've triggered the my pipeline, so let me navigate you two guys to the application load balancer, and if it is successful, it will automatically launch the application load balancer, and we will be able to access the WordPress deployment over HTTPS. And also, I need to show you one thing as well. So currently there is no load balancer as pipeline is running. Let me show you the output as well. So let me also do kubectl get pods -w. So it will show us the pod which are going to be deployed through the pipeline, and this is the pod which are going to be used. We are going to use this for image pulling, and this is then terminated. So after then, our WordPress deployment is going to begin, and let me show you the output as well. So MariaDB is already deployed. So there is no change in the MariaDB, and let me show you that Cloud Alien WordPress is contained. If I refresh, so you see application load balancer is provisioning. I intentionally show you the tab. It is the application load balancer. So if I navigate to listeners, so what I've done here, I've added the annotation, and I will show you what those annotation are with regard to the ALB. In fact, you can see my video with regard to the ALB. But what I've done different in this video, that I will provide you all the stuff when we finish the series, which is the script, which really, I mean, covers a lot of headaches with regard to the manual creation of the ingress. So if I do a root, if I navigate to my repository in Kubernetes and script, what I've done, I've created one more script for the automation. It is the ALB ingress script. So these are the contents. So it will automatically create. You have to just define the region here, your cluster name, and policy ARN. It will create itself. So you have to define only two things in this cluster. Then it will set up rest of the setting, and in end you have to do just one manual stuff, which is regard to the updation of file. And this file is, let me show you, which can be opened with the command line kubectl um, edit command, that is. So this is the command which you have to do manual setting, and in this command uh, at the line 41, if you navigate to line 41, you have to enter these entries manually: cluster name, your VPC ID, and your region. So this script will also will ask you rest of the setting, and for you can check the logs about the ELB cluster setup or not. And uh, if I simply copy this kubectl get pods, I'm going to show you that. Let me do Control C, and this pod is running. ELB ingress controller is running for this minute. So anyway, our cluster is provisioning, and if I navigate to type sorry, target groups, so our targets are going to be healthy, and because everything is set, and everything is defined as ingress. So load balancer is this. So it is that simple. If you follow my videos and the script, I will be definitely providing. So only one thing I'm going to add with regard to the actually is a redirection. I'm going to add one rule, which is um, let's say I'm gonna say host. If the host is this, or I can use the star as well. So I want to redirect to 443. So if you put HTTP um, on that browser, so you will be able to redirect automatically. So what I'm gonna do here, let me show you the DNS entries with regard to that, how to what I have done uh, in my setup. One thing I need to tell you, this is you can say that pretty much 100% production ready setup. So I'm going to, what I've done here, I've called created one C name. I'm going to call this ingress, and this is called ingress.saklanamstack.com. So ingress, in place of ingress, I'm going to put the load balancer URL, and then I created one more C name called demo, and dot saklanamstack is called, and this is the C name toward ingress.saklanmus.com. So these are the entries, and you can add many more. So we will try to now access our demo.saklanmushtaq.com. So currently DNS are not propagated. So demo.saklanum stuff, it will definitely take some time. So you see, we are able to access the website from outside the browser. If you check the certs issued by Amazon, and as far as the ELB ingress, you can watch my video. So in this video, I'm going to demonstrate how we can migrate our website. So this is running from inside our Kubernetes containers. Let me show you the logs as well. kubectl get pods, and I'm going to show you the requests as well. kubectl logs -f, and if I show you the logs of this particular container, you will be able to see the requests are coming. Okay, and now I'm not going to do traditional migration to dump a database and import that and uh, navigate my WP content, transfer my content to my pod. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use WordPress plugin. So if you have WordPress application running, so make sure that you put this uh, slash at the end of the URL. So this is very important. So anyway, we are going to access our uh, WP admin. So default is the user and the username is and the password is bitnami. So we by default the plugin is installed in this uh, bitnami. It is the Docker image from, as I told you in my past video, we are using the Docker Hub Bitnami WordPress. So let me, this is fine. So my network just is a little bit slow, but we will be able to access our application. So if you see requests are coming inside, you see what we are accessing. Everything is populated in the logs because I've done kubectl logs fnf and the container and the pod name I've provided. So you see, this is a plugin I have talked about. Install plug. If you navigate to install plugin, then all in WordPress migration plugin. Simply activate this plugin. So if you have a normal WordPress, other than Bitnami, so it's a open source plugin with little limitation as well. So you can as the plugin is activated, you can install as well. So what I'm gonna do that I'm gonna import my site which I've exported from my existing. If I go to the plugins, I'm going to call import, and I'm going to import my backup which I've taken from my existing WordPress site. So what it does, it will import the database as well as the all WP content. So you don't have to do anything. Um, if you're seeing this error message, you see that your file exceed the maximum upload size of 40 MB. So I will provide you the plugin. You have to simply upload this plugin, and uh, this you can see the detail as well. This image, uh, this limit can be uh, eliminated. So, uh, okay, I'm going to install a new plugin, add new. So, these are the details with regard. You can read this, but this is not the video with regard to the WordPress. So we have to simply add new plugin as we have to migrate our website. Let me check the internet speed as well. So let me check that how much speed I'm getting. So if you see the logs, logs are generated as we do stuff in our application. I might be connected to some other networks, so it is pretty slow. Let me try the other one. So guys, what I'm gonna do, I'm going to click the upload plugin, choose file, and from my plugin section, I'm going to upload the plugin. So I guess this is the plugin. In fact, no, this one is file extension plugin install now. You have to set up the zip, simple as that, and s- um, simply activate the plugin. So plugin is activated. If I navigate to all in WordPress migration, import my file, and I'm going to import my backup, which I have took. So you see, the array is gone. So what we are doing here is uploading our website, or you can say we are migrating our website to the Kubernetes cluster. So this will take a little time. So till then, I'm going to pause the video, and after that, you will be able to see that I will be able to access my website. Um, I mean, from this Kubernetes cluster, because we are migrating our existing stuff to Kubernetes. So for different application, you have to keep in mind there are different ways to migrate. If you are using WordPress and you want to migrate your WordPress application to your Kubernetes cluster, you can use this method as well, as it is pretty simple and easy. So, as far as the migration is concerned, with regard to the other application like static application, or we are going to in future, I'm going to show you different application like Python, Java-based application migration, and then after migration, we will do the CI/CD part. So, this will be my future plan. So as we have using the application load balancer, you see it is active, healthy, and running. All listeners are 18443. Uh, targets are also healthy. So both the nodes it's using, and this is the port. So it is pretty much automated, and with the script you can set up the ingress within less than, I mean, 2 or 3 minutes. So that would be easier for you. So anyway, I have to pause the video because of this. My internet is getting pretty slow. It will definitely take time. So I might not able to show you the output, but this is the way you can migrate the uh, existing stuff to Kubernetes. So hopefully, if it is uploaded soon, I will show you. I will be able to access my database, existing users, and all the content which I have created in my existing WordPress. Then we will do the CI/CD stuff in later videos. So guys, uploading is done. about 34%, but I have to show you bit more stuff. So if you do kubectl get ingress, you will be able to see the endpoint of our ALB, which is set up. So this is the host. Uh, this is the way you can see your ingress setup. And let me also show you the um, YAML file regarding the deployment and setup of ingress. So this is our ingress, and these are the annotation we have used. You see, this is the ALB, and this is the internet facing. I've put redirection and host paths. So I have to do one manual stuff that annotation is not working with regard to the HTTPS of my uh, host-based URL. So I would expect that, but it was not working. So I have to do that manually, which I've shown you in the early stage. Rest of the setting is everything is automated, and I have to show you the ACM as well, which you can also see from um, my ELB ingress setup video. But let me navigate to the ACM section. So and the DNS entries with regard to the ACM, you have to put the CNAME of that ACM for the DNS verification. So you see, start versus Claire Mushtaq is uh, issued a certificate valid from Amazon. So and these are the entries that you have to put there, and the ALB ingress will automatically detect the ACMs, and it will put this. So this is the setting with regard to the ACMs and load balancers. So as far as the monitoring is concerned, everything is working fine and healthy. So I'm waiting for this guy to be finished so I can show you that we are successfully migrated our uh, stuff to Kubernetes, and we will be able to access our website. So I'm going to pause the game. I will be back. So guys, we are pretty much near to our website migration to Kubernetes. So hopefully we will be able to um, access our website uh, from Kubernetes cluster. So it's saying importing, checking extension and everything else. So I'm going to click proceeds. So this plugin is really useful plugin. So I highly recommend to use this. So everything, I mean, we have to set up just the requirement with regard to the WordPress and simply use this plugin to export, and you can do this as well. Finish. And I'm going to use my credential for login, but hopefully let me log in into demo.succulentmushta.com. You see the uh, top logo is changed. and you see we are able to see the Cloud Legend website. Uh, the only error I will be getting with regard to the key, because it is my internal, so I have not put the key. You see, I'm able to access my website from the Kubernetes. Let me show you the again the logs, the request we are getting uh, for the, from the Kubernetes. So it is loading. So definitely everything is working fine. So I have to, as is this the demo, I have to do some menu stuff. The main part is that I have to show you that the website is migrated successfully. So definitely in the next part, I'm going to show you the CI/CD. I mean, what changes we are going to do. Should we able to access those changes? So that would be, I mean, later CI/CD coverage. And the our main goal is Alhamdulillah achieved in this demo, that we are able to export our existing stuff to Kubernetes. And let me show you the logs as well. So you see logs are generated. So some of the errors, and definitely I have told you that I have to put the certain keys and my internal related stuff. So uh, so everything is pretty much migrated. Um, and if I navigate to different parts of my website, so hopefully I'll be able to access those as well. So you see everything is working fine. So let's see the blog post as well. So guys, hopefully you like this video. If you like this, please like, share, and subscribe my channel. And you see, this is the 10.11.248 is the I mean is the node port um, IP. So we are getting our stuff from inside our cluster. So that is it from my side. Okay, thank you. Have a nice day.